Right people, as you can see by the different colours, these, apart from that one, that one, that one and that one, are all out of LiPo packs. Laptop battery packs, right? And these four are from Stu. Now, as always, I'll show you what the voltage looks like on each one. So these have been on 3 days, and you'd wait till I'm on camera, wouldn't you? Hey, that sorted me bloody meter out, playing me up on camera. Whatever next. Right, 392, 392, 3932, 392, 402, 391, 391, 392, 393. I know you're saying we've seen it all before. Patience, my friends. Patience. I know your suspenders are killing you, but patience. 392, 392, 395, 392, 92, 91, 91 and 93. As you see, they're all within a nat swap name of each other. Right, why this video? Well, I thought you'd been in your suspenders long enough. Alright, I don't need to shout and cheer that much. Bloody deafen me, turn my deaf aid down. Right, did I put a battery in my deaf aid this morning? Christ, it must have been loud if I haven't. Right, so what I'll do is turn the power pack off, which I have done. Okay, and you can see that on the charging circuit, right? That's 4 volts dying down because of the capacitors in the power pack. Alright, okay. Now then, put that over there. And I shall disconnect this one first. Then I will disconnect this one next. Then, cool, I bet you're loving this. Shall I speed it up a bit? Shall I? Undo them a bit faster. Hey? There's no fun in that. Right, that's the pack completely disconnected. So you want to see how I've been able to maintain the same charge on every single cell and charge them up in the same time period. Right. Are you ready? Are you sure? You really want me to turn this over so I can show you? Okay. Right. Now you know I said it was something simple. It'd have to be for me doing it. Right? And I gave Crispy Menace a clue. He was almost, but not quite. And the clue was a plumber's one-way valve. And I heard all that. What the frickin' hell is he on about? Well, what in electronics is a one-way valve? Diodes, my friends. Right, bring it a bit closer. Oops, that's further away, Raymond. Right, now then. How have I done this? Yeah, you got them all in. Right, all the outgoing positive from each block of floor, or even floor, are here. Right, there's the first block, there's the second block, there's the third block, and there's the fourth block. They're all coming out through diodes. Right? Now the charging is this one here. Okay? Now they're insulated under these by heat shrink sleeving. Okay? Under those and over that one. Now these diodes were really expensive. I mean, really expensive. If I spent £1, then I'd have expected them to be gold plated. But they're not, so they're less than £1 for 30 odd diodes, because there's 8 on each one. 4 it's 32. Hey, see, 30 odd, just 2 more, right? I didn't mean that, I meant, 2 more. I mean, which would you prefer to spend? 18 quid or less than £1 to do exactly the same job, where charging is concerned, I mean. And the beauty of my idea, my system, is that they get charged relatively evenly. There's none of this discharging, charging, discharging, charging. Because, in my opinion, that takes a lot of the capability out of the cell. Because a cell can only go through so many discharges, so many charges. This way, the discharges are actually doing the work that you want it to do, and the charges are actually charging the cells, right? So you're not getting these limited charging and discharging things with the lithium-ion cells. And yes, Stu, I have got the fuse wire coming off each single cell. Start these off charging is I run my hand along the back. If I feel any heat whatsoever, I turn the power supply off, wait a few seconds, turn it back on. If that cell continues to get hot, although there's voltage in it, because as the voltage gets in, it should get cooler. If it doesn't, it comes out and gets recycled down the tip in their battery box. I won't have a cell that is going to get overheated, right? That's just a no-no. And this is where a lot of people are making a mistake. I just wanted to go, right, that one's hot, turn it off, wait a while, turn it back on, that one's still getting hot, I don't try a third time, it comes out and gets recycled. Okay, and it's not recycled into a torch or running LEDs. If it gets hot, it don't get trusted. It's as simple as that. And it'll be the same when I'm running the motors in the production ones. But in that system, if I can't get to the pack quick enough and there is a problem, then the fuse will blow. Quite simply. Now if I find a piece of paper, right, and do that, it'll be a little bit more explanatory, and I can pull you in a bit more as well. Oops, there we go. Okay, you'll notice that the tabs have been cut in between and glued either end. Right, that one hasn't got glue on because it was quite stiff anyway. Now, excuse me, on the underside, the diodes feed out that way to the link, okay, and then on the charging side, the diodes feed to the cells that way. And that is how I am able to maintain the voltage on the cells at 4 volts, and that is why it will not go over the set voltage, because I've got the power supply set at 4.6, a diode in the way. I think I'm right, a Schottky diode is 0.4 voltage drop, and a normal diode is 0.6. Well, with all my soldering joints and the cables that it runs through, I discovered that even on Schottky diodes I tend to get a 0.6 volt drop. So consequently, because I get a 0.6 volt drop anyway, with including the diode and all my joints, I am able to maintain 4 volts on every single cell. And the running pack, when it is, let's pull you out so you can, when it is being controlled by the charger, excuse me, all the diodes are on the positive side. I am only switching the negative side, and I can do that because when it's running, the run side has its own negative side, okay, from the positive points of the diodes on the output. So each 4 has a positive wire and each 4 has a negative wire, okay, and that allows me through the relay on the negative side to switch between the link to the next block and the ground of the 4.6 volt charger system, so that the positive is always wired, okay, because that's where it's going out and that's where the charge is coming in. So it's only the negative that gets switched, so that these then, when they need charging on the running system, not this one, on the running system, they can be taken out of series and put into parallel completely by switching the negative wires. I'm going to draw a circuit and do a video on the circuit itself so that you can see properly how I've done this. But I knew a lot of you were complaining about the net holes in your fishnet stockings catching your hairs and what have you, so I thought it was about time I relieved you of that problem. So there you go. It's as simple as a plumber's one-way valve. Hook back up again and carry on charging. Now, I know what's running through Stu's mind is that if the diodes are underneath the packs, that means the packs are going to sit like that. No, they're not, because besides the hinges we got coming at the front, I'm getting some it's like I can't remember what it's called now. It's like H-shaped plastic, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the one part of the H up the side glued in position, the other bit cut off and glued along here, and then the rest will sit on top of the other pack underneath, so that they will actually sit level, and that will do two things. One, keep them level, but also leave an air gap. And it ain't going to be this big because my finger's in the way holding the diode, but you get the idea, so that air can travel between the two packs. I estimate approximately about 1/8 of an inch, maybe less, oh, hang on, sorry, millimeters, about 2 mil. Okay, so that's that, and I hope you all enjoyed the wind-up. I know I did immensely, absolutely hilarious. Mark came in one night and I was wetting myself, just crying with laughter. And when I told him why, he just said, "You're nuts." I said, "I know, that's why I'm healthy. I laugh a lot." Get the video organised with the circuit. I'm organising another surprise for these, so you're, get your head out your hands and stop saying "oh no." Makes videos fun. And my favourite saying comes from Star Trek, from Kirk himself. It's gonna be fun, or it'll be fun, or isn't it fun? Good. Alright people, you've suffered with me enough. Bye for now.